Hello to all my fellow TBCians around the globe. It's nice to see you all again. We are currently broadcasting from the Republic of South Africa, and the time now it's 23:01 p.m. South African time, and it's towards midnight. And we'll also say good morning, good day, good evening, good night to other countries where our fellow Tibetans are. I'm glad to have you all today and share some things about the cookies, KRINGLES, also TBC coins. And I will be referring to one of the articles from the education blog so that we can clarify something, since many are still confused about how cookies and KRINGLES work, also the TBC coins. So it's just to clarify, and not forgetting to encourage everyone to visit the blog regularly. And should we miss out something during our reading from the blog, it's like when you are at school going through a syllabus, depending also what will you be studying for. Studying law, medicine, mechanical engineering, and etc. If you miss something there, to go through the whole syllabus with an understanding. Sometimes you will have to pause a bit and then go back to a lecturer for clarities or any assistance so that you can understand what exactly you are doing. Because if you proceed without understanding again, at the end, the whole answer will be wrong. And in addition to that, fear sometimes led some of us not to ask, even if one knows that I didn't understand anything. Then you'll proceed with the wrong information. Then at the end, it's going to affect you and others as well. And that is going to consume much time for everyone. Okay. So we have picked up that many people, they read from the blog, but they don't get learned and they don't ask questions, and they don't give themselves much time to understand or go through these articles in the education blog. And those articles in the education blog are forwarded for each and every TBC member within this community to go through them, because most of the answers are in that block. So what I'm going to do now is it's just a review of articles that we forwarded earlier, and yes, we need to familiarize ourselves with them in order to progress from where we are, because there's much involved in the TBC, just like any corporation around the globe. It can't just mature or reach a certain stage without challenges, but there will be some challenges in each and every corporation, company, or a firm. But those challenges or problems has to be addressed. And at the end, that company or a firm or corporation will be in a position to stand and multiply. Nothing will exist without any challenges or problems, okay? So now, I'm going to share something with you. What do you call this thing? The article, it's actually from the education blog, but I'm just revising it with you, okay? Now, let me go to share. Okay. All right. This is the article. It was forwarded to us by the admin on the 2nd of the 6th month, which is June this year, 2018. Okay. Yeah, the heading says 2 classes of cookie rewards. It's an image/article. Okay. Why they say it's an image/article? Because first we have this image, and second, followed by the article. Okay. Some of the articles or posts, they will say image, right, /video, or article /video. I hope we understand that one now. Okay. Now, when we look at the first one, which is the broadcaster cookie rewards, this is how it has been outlined. First, we see it's a gift. Okay. Secondly, will be meetings. Third, purchases, referrals, broadcasts. Okay, 5 different categories here. And each and every category, it's been rewarded differently. Okay. As these are the numbers. The first one, if you receive the gift, remember that first time when you received the first gifts, it was 100,000 cookies. And then the 90 days from the first one was over. Then the admin continued with the second one. That was 50,000 cookies. And that one also, 90 days was over. Then currently it's this one, but this one has been extended to a year. it will end by the end of 2018, which is this year. Now, currently it's 25,000. Okay. Then we have the meetings. The meetings, it's when one attends the send button meetings on Mondays, and not just everyone, but those with a send button. Okay. And then they will receive 1 million cookies, as you can see here. And then the purchases, you will receive, what is this? 100, it's 100 million, okay? That is a purchase, okay? Then we are still on cookies, right? So meaning 100,000 cookies, 1 million cookies, 25,000 cookies. And then referrals, it's gonna be 1 billion cookies. And then broadcast, it's 1 million cookies. Now, we are going to now convert these into TBC. It's from cookies to TBC now, okay? TBC coin or TBC. This 25,000, it will be in TBC, it will be 0.00025. And the second one for meetings will be, the 1 million cookies will be 0.01. And then the purchases of these cookies, purchases, then it will be 1 TBC coin, okay? Meaning full TBC coin, okay? Referrals, it will be 10 full TBC coins. Referrals, we remember when you refer a minimum of 100 referrals, okay, then you will receive that. And then for broadcasting, it's 1 million cookies, that will be 0.01. So let's move to the third block now. It says here, old KRINGLE, okay? It was based on 0.0002500 again, okay? And then the second one was 0.01. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? And then the purchases, it was 1, let's count. How many zeros? 2, 4, 6, 8, okay? And then let's come to referrals. It was now, we're still on the old KRINGLE. 10.000. How many zeros? 2, 4, 6, 8, okay? Broadcast, the 0.01 was 0.01. How many zeros? 2, 4, 6. Okay. Now, let's see now on the new KRINGLE, because that was old. Now, let's see the new KRINGLE. What is the difference? From that, now, instead of having that, we have now 0.30250. And the second one, instead of that, we have now 0.01 and quadruple zeros. That means 4. And then on the purchases, which is the third one, we instead of 1.2468 zeros, now we have 1.246 zeros. Okay. And then referrals, that is the fourth line, it says it's 10 point, how many zeros? 6 zeros on the new KRINGLE block. Then the last one is broadcasts, right? That now is 0.01. And how many zeros? Quadruple zeros, which is 4 zeros. after 1. Now the heading was saying broadcaster cookie rewards. Okay. Now from there, we are moving to basic cookie rewards. The basic cookie rewards, the outline is similar, but now different patterns. Okay. The first one, it's a gift. On cookies, it was same like that one, 25,000 cookies. And then with TBC, 0,00025, same like that. All Kringle, let's check, 0,0002500. And the new Kringle, it says 0,0000250. Okay. Now, let's come to the second one. Okay. Meetings, instead of, look at this one. It's 1,000 now, okay, for meetings. And then this side on the TBC, it's 0,001. That is 4 zeros. You see where the difference is? Then on old Kringle, it was saying 0,001,000. You see where the difference is now. These are the basic cookie rewards. And then on the new Kringle, it says 0,00010. You see? Then the purchases, it says 100,000 cookies. Okay. Now there's a difference between this one and that. Now look at this one, the basic one. Then on TBC, it says 0,001. You see the difference between that and that. Okay. Now let's go on all Kringle. It says 0,001. How many zeros? 2, 4, 5 zeros. Okay. And then on new Kringle, it says 0,001,000. Okay. Then let's check the referrals. It says, what is this? 1 billion. Then 10 TBC. Because 1 billion is cookies, okay? And then old Kringle, it's 10.2468 zeros, you see? And then on the new Kringle, it says 10.246 zeros, okay? And the broadcast, the last one, it's 1 million cookies. Then here it says in TBC 0,01, and then old Kringle 0,01246 zeros. New Kringle, it says 0,01 quadruple zeros, meaning 4 zeros. So I'm encouraging everyone to go through this image and study it carefully, so that we can understand and interpret to our existing TBC community members, also the new TBC members, so that they can understand how is the whole process going, and how is admin forwarding or paying out cookies to each and every member for different activities, gifts, meetings, purchases, referrals, and broadcasts. Okay. The article, it's a bit longer. I'm not gonna seal everything today, but I'll just move with few paragraphs, and then in our next live stream broadcast, then I will definitely continue sharing more with you we might have a part 2, depending. But let me hit the first paragraph. It says here, you may have already noticed this new table in the cookie rewards section of your Kringle Cash back office. This will develop further because I already see some activities that also should be rewarded as well as we build out our TBC economy. Bear in mind that it will take at least 2 more years to have a fully developed TBC economy. Okay? Now, in this paragraph, it has been mentioned that someone was saying I. Who is that I? Is the admin. Okay, here's that I. Can you see that? I've highlighted that. Yeah. It is not me who is saying that. It is the admin. Okay. Now, let's continue. It says, before that, in order for us to build a solid, fully developed TBC economy, we will require at least 2 more years. Can you see that? 2 more years. Remember, we have just celebrated our 2nd year anniversary. So let's be clear on that one. The admin is not saying much of the things will happen after 2 more years. They're saying in order for us to develop a fully developed TBC economy will require 2 more years. Then when you compare the period that took Bitcoin to be where it is today, it's almost 10 years. Then ours, in the first 2 years, we have done much, and now we only need 2 more years, okay, to have a fully developed TBC economy. Okay, but currently, there are quite a number of things that we can point out, okay, that our economy, it's really moving, though we are still a newbie, but there is quite a lot of developments, okay. Now let's continue. It says here, so up until now, the rewards were given equally to all on a first come, first served basis, okay? But as I said in this article written on May 8th, 2018, so this is the link. You can click on that, it will take you through, okay? The admin, I, meaning not me, but the admin, okay? Let's continue. I have been thinking deeply about the rewards of the TBC builders and the other TBC members, okay? Whatever you want to call them, okay? Let me read again. It says, I have been thinking deeply about the rewards of the TBC builders and the other TBC members, whatever you want to call it, okay? As I have said many times before, TBC is all about spreading opportunities, okay? Look at this, opportunities, and not about spreading obligations, okay? We're clear on that. Once we have fully matured and have 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires, what should be the main difference between the 2 categories? Here, they've mentioned something here, the admin, that matured since we are still what? A newbie, but we are working towards a good matured community. Okay, so we are still a newbie. Yes, we know that, but we are getting there. So the admin continues here. It says, should it just be timing? It's a question. Should those that got in early and paid $110 all get to be the billionaires? It's a question again. Is that healthy? That's a question again. Should those that got in early and paid and then just sat quietly in the background get the same reward as the hardworking TBC builders that also got in early and paid? Follow-up question. Then the admin now is answering on that one. That's not right. Okay? I'd encourage everyone to read this paragraph. It's very important. Let's continue. That's not right at all. There? Yes, that's not right at all. If we don't fill up the billionaire zone of our TBC economy in May, as of June 1st, 2018, there will be 2 sets of cookie rewards. I think this is very important here. The amount of cookies a TBC builder will earn will be 1.00 times higher than what the other members will earn in cookies. We understand that one for sure. Let's continue. I do my best to give you all advanced notice on what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. This statement here. The admin or our loving global admin really about this statement, it's very true. Since from day one, when TBC was launched in 2016, the whole entire plan of the Billion Coin admin was to give their best to each and everyone who was going to work with us, or the current members of this community. And they forever inform us in advance, okay, about every notice and why are they doing that, and what is going to happen if we move with this direction, okay? And they also clarify us fully that why they're doing it. I don't remember even one day when the admin was just imposing things into us without explaining them. They even give us much time, sometimes the extensions on why they're doing it. Okay, so that is why I've highlighted this line. Okay, now from this article, I'll stop on this one. Then the next phase or part 2 of this, we will start from here, okay, on the main objective of the distribution phase. And then that will be our next discussion from this article, because as you can see, we're going to require some time, but on the next part, we will be in a position to conclude it with an understanding, not just reading it. Okay, so now let's come back to, all right, so reading with an understanding, it's a very good thing. And sharing, working together, one way. So I will thank you again for your time. Since I love to stick on a given minimum time, which is 30 minutes, if there are questions or anything, then I will respond accordingly. But if I'm not in a position to do that, I'll refer you to the blog. If any questions or you want to touch base with me, there's my live stream broadcasts in the description box or underneath this video. And there's an email there. You can touch base. And thank you again from the Republic of South Africa. This is Mr. LB Maluleke. You already know me. And thanks again. I'm looking forward to share with you more.